Welcome back to the channel. First, let me start by thanking everyone that has subscribed. It does help out with the algorithms to get my content out there. And for any new watchers today, please hit that subscribe button and that like button, and I hope you enjoy the content. Today I am reviewing the portable mini fishing rod. It's called the Fishing Rod Pen, and this was a product from the company Outdoorzees. You watched in a previous video, or maybe you watched in a previous video where I did a review of what I know about Outdoorzees and my experience thus far. And the products that they offer are free, but you have to pay the shipping. So the way I look at it, as when you purchase something, you pay for the item and for the shipping, unless it's free shipping. In this scenario, the item is free and there's a cost for shipping. So to me, that's the cost of the item. This item here was $15, I believe. It is just a basic, looks like a huge pen and a small fishing reel. So let's open it up. This I did open up and check out, but I have not put line on the reel yet. The spring season has just now gotten to my region, so I haven't had a chance to get out and do any fishing yet. So as soon as that time comes, I will, of course, be putting some line on this and getting out there, drowning some worms or some crankbaits or something. Okay, let's start with the pen. The pen is aluminum, pretty solid. I hear something rattling around inside there. It's probably the rod itself. The pen does unscrew and has the inner workings. There looks like there's some lubricant down there, or not. But for use of this pen, now these threads are very this being aluminum, the threads are very delicate. So I would suggest, if you do purchase this item, you be very careful threading it in and out. But it did work fine. Cap comes off. Cap does store on the bottom. It's a fairly tight fit, so I don't think it's going to go anywhere. The rod projects out. It does have eyelets for your line here and here and here. There's another one. There are 4 of them. The rod comes out into 4 sections. It is approximately 3 feet long. There is a screw collar, just like your standard fishing rod. I don't know why I screwed this completely closed again. Could have been because that's what it needed to fit back in its box. Very simple, just like your standard fishing rod. Once you get the collar back far enough, it slides right in. It's got the lock and unlock button for your spool to release your line. You know, hold the button. When you cast, you let off the button, as opposed to, this is a bait caster design reel, which normally would have the button here. I have several bait casters, and that's where it is located. This one is on the top, more than likely for simplicity purposes, to cast and reel. Seems pretty decent. I will be interested in seeing how it performs with actual casting and reeling, and the durability if a fish is caught on the durability of the rod itself to see. But in a pinch, again, Comes apart very easily. Breaks down. And cap it off. Very, very compact. Great for a backpack. I probably will end up adding this to my backpacking setup for probably short trips. There are quite a few occasions where I have found myself near a water source, making good miles that day, which allows me time to take a couple of minutes and actually do some fishing, which I do enjoy doing. So this will definitely get added to my backpacking gear. Probably won't bother with the day pack, or maybe, not sure. But it's small enough. It is again called the Fishing Rod Pen. And I received this item free from Outdoorzees.com, and I only had to pay the shipping. This is a pretty decent item. I will I do look forward to adding this to one of my packs, if not my my larger, probably my 58 liter or even my 65 liter packs. Because as I said, at times out on the trail, I do find myself with a few spare minutes because I'm making good miles, or I just want to take a break and relax for a little bit. So again, the Pen fishing rod, I do look forward to giving the internet a Google search to see what other companies, if any, make something this small. I do keep a fishing rod in my 58 liter pack. It's a very small Daiwa, I believe. 3-foot rod with a small spinning reel, and then a very small tackle box that I do keep in there for not so much fishing for something to eat, even though I do eat what I catch, but more so for recreation, while I'm out on the trail, if I have time to do a little bit of fishing and I find what looks like a little honey hole or a sweet spot. So again, the Fishing Rod Pen from Outdoorzees. If you go on to Outdoorzees.com, you can sign up to receive their free gear. You just have to pay the shipping to get it. And so far, the items that I've gotten have not been all that bad. I'm fairly impressed with them. The shipping is fairly quick. I think it took about a week. And again, the shipping was pretty low cost. I think I paid $15 to have this shipped to me. So basically, for $15, I got myself a small, very packable backpack fishing rod and reel setup. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. Again, don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button. It helps out the channel, gets my content out there, and we'll see you in the next video.